banks, led by ICICI on the private space in terms of earnings, and of course your favorite BOB and SBI has also started clicking. How do you see the banking universe at this point of time? Perhaps the only bright spark in the dismal second quarter earnings that we've seen so far. Picks from here and then your list that you talk about.
So I think all public sector banks have delivered quite a good set of numbers. I think including PNB yesterday or day before. Correct me if I'm wrong, Shell. So and there has been a slight better performance from PSUs compared to some public sector names like the Kotaks and the IndusInd of the world. HDFC Axis and ICICI did a good job, fairly good job. Very good job from a name like Federal Bank, which is a small to mid-sized private sector bank. Even a bank like City Union Bank delivered good set of numbers. IDFC First Bank, there was MFI concern on the balance sheet, and the management has elaborated that next quarter should be much better than what we've seen in the second quarter. So, I mean, credit offtake is going to be there, asset quality is improving, provisioning is coming back, NIM should improve, interest rate cuts possibly end of this year or early next year can possibly give a tailwind support to the loan book growth. In terms of my investment ideas, Shell, like I said at the beginning of the program when I stepped in, I think large cap is the place where you have to be. So look at names like HDFC Bank, Axis Bank, ICICI, State Bank of India, Bank of Baroda from public sector bank, including PNB and Canara Bank. They've done a good job. From the auto pack, I think M&M stands out quite tall. And of course, maybe something like a TVS Motor or a Hero MotoCorp. From the IT space, I'll pick one large cap, one mid cap. Large cap being TCS and mid cap being LTIMindtree. Of course, not that we don't like others, but since I want to keep the list a little bit short and try to include more sectors, I have done this. FMCG, ITC, you mentioned ITC. I think ITC is one of the stock shell which is not corrected as much when we saw this 10% correction, and the numbers are quite good. One more name that I would like to add in this space is, of course, Godrej Consumer Products. This company is also quite well placed to gain more market share in terms of the brand acquisitions that they have done, both globally and locally. And from the cement space, if I have to pick one large capacity player, that will be UltraTech, and a mid cap name, something like a Birla Corp, should be on your list. The list is very, very long, Shell. I don't want to confuse the viewers, but at least this should be the beginning.